Hello, good day. My name is Whoosmind, and it's another beautiful day with Whoosmind TV. Today we'll be looking at key issues facing Nigeria, majorly poverty and hunger. Please stay tuned and enjoy. Remember, it is where conversation comes alive. See ya. So, what are the main reasons we're having so much poverty in Nigeria?
One of the reasons, the major reason is failure on the part of leadership.
Wow, nice. Did they say anything out to that?
Then secondly, poor infrastructure.
Poor infrastructure.
Number one is light.
Light.
Without light, there is no way Nigeria can be industrialized. There are so many people that want to start small scale business. They might not be able to afford generator. But on the other side, if you have steady light, even like laundry business, for example, now anybody can, what you need for laundry business, just need detergents, electric iron, a table, finish. With steady power supply, even from your street, you start making your customers. But without light, nothing works.
Yeah.
Those in barbing salon, even those in barbing salon, a whole lot of business that need power supply. For example, now many companies have relocated out of Nigeria because of power problem.
So, do you think farming in Nigeria is helping people get enough food?
It is possible. Nigeria can feed the whole of Africa. But whether you like it or not, we still need government input. We need government support. Okay. Like many countries outside Nigeria, government support people. There are people that want to go into farm business. If you don't have enough land, they cannot do it. Many people are willing. Land, maybe the capital to start, they will find it very difficult. Yeah. So government should have an input. For example, if they give loan, they should equally detail somebody to monitor that loan to the last one. Not that somebody will collect loan and go and do another thing.
So what would be your take back to the government? Like, what advice would you like to say to the government on this?
My advice to the government, except policies are directed at the masses, nothing works.
Wow. That was very sharp.
Steady light, yeah, the masses. Good roads, the masses. Good healthcare system,
The masses.
the masses.
Exactly.
Effective security system, saving lives and property, the masses. Unless policies are directed at the masses, not policies to enrich their pockets, to enrich themselves.
Now, what do you think is the major cause of poverty in Nigeria?
Major cause of poverty.
Yeah.
It's very obvious.
Yeah.
Leaders that have always taken selfish decisions that landed us in this mess.
Wow, nice.
That's the major cause of poverty.
Okay.
If they are taking good decisions, we won't find ourselves where we are today. What will cause our refineries to work? If you are saying you are catching people having modular refineries in their home, why don't you put them together and let them be able to come up with the government to support and be able to refine? Even the refineries that belong to us, we can't refine. We are saying we are subsidizing. Everything has to do with dollar.
Wow.
Now food is expensive.
Wow.
Everything is very, very expensive.
Very,
It's poor leadership that landed us in this mess.
Do you think farming in Nigeria is actually doing enough job? Like, are we getting food from farming in Nigeria?
Before we do, now we don't.
Do you know the reasons why? Can you just...
I can't say, but I'm sure insecurity will be a reason.
Wow.
People can't go to farms.
Wow. What can you take back to the government on this concerning these issues?
I don't think anything can change, but if they can, they should be selfish less.
They be selfishness. Wow.
Yes.
Because of poverty in Nigeria.
My own opinion is that some people just decide to be lazy.
Okay.
Some people just decide to be lazy, while some decide to take opportunity as scam.
Okay.
So you can just walk up to someone and say you need to pay social amount for a skill, and it'll be like it's a scam, it's a scam. Some people you can pay 20,000 naira to learn a skill, and you take it as a scam. But you by yourself, you don't know that the whole years you spend in your secondary school is how much. You have spent almost 2 to 3 million naira. And you not consider that a scam. And one thing people don't know is that your school, they will only teach you your theory. Now you don't really need theory to even succeed in this life. To me, I think that school will just make you stand out in the midst of those who are educated. But to make it somehow you need skill. You need skill. Most of the people I'm making online are content creators, and you can't tell me you learn content in school.
Yes,
you can't learn content in school. Content is a skill. So I think that some of them are lazy and some of them take opportunity to be scam.
Do you think our farming system is good enough? Is it really helping people in getting food?
It's not really helping though, because if it's helping somehow, you see that things will be cheap now. You cannot go to market and you sometimes you go to market, you see that you got a vegetable for you as little as this for 500 naira. So if farming is really as it is, as it's supposed to be, it won't be like that.
So what would be your advice to the government concerning this? What can you say to the government concerning this issue?
My advice to the government is that they should just step up in whatever they are doing, do things the right way. They are really focused on their pockets and not to the benefit of the citizens. Wow, they should do things for the citizens. That is what democracy is. So they should do things for the citizens. They should not just focus on their own pockets. They should just have the mind of doing something for the citizens.
So what do you think is the major cause of poverty in Nigeria?
Okay, for now in the 21st century, the major cause of poverty in Nigeria is because we are not doing the needful. Like now, the world has moved on into technology, and precisely the level of education in Nigeria is not to talk about because we are not doing the needful. When I'm talking about is the being practical. Like now, the children are going on vacation and they are still going to have a summer coaching. Yeah. Instead of us to reorientate our children to move into basic aspect, which is technology, they are still talking about reading. Like now, I want to enroll my children to go in for school of music to learn like how to use musical instruments so they can discover more. Those technical schools that we have far back in those days, if you know how much cobbler is making now, if you know how fashion designer is making now, but children will go to school only to read. Secondary school, you read. Primary school, you read, and you cannot compete. Look at my spec. This is made from China. We have a University of Technology in Nigeria, like Obasanjo Bay University, University of Technology. We can't produce anything. Common bulb, we cannot produce. Look at my phone. This is from China.
Wow.
This from China. The world is moving around, and Nigeria is still dwelling in poverty because our leader are not seeing anything.
Do you think our farming system in Nigeria is actually helping us get enough food?
It's not helping us. Our farming is very poor. In my house where I live, if you throw water of tomato where we are now, in the next 3 days, it's going to germinate. We have a better land that we are not using. If you go from here to Ishagamu, from Lagos to Benin, you see fertile land. We are not using it. Nigeria is not using it. That's why people is running to Canada. If you go to Canada now, if you see a virgin land there, that is not made use. From here, they will cultivate it, they will make fertile land. Even Israel, you go to Israel, you see plantain. Plantain that is not more than 5 inches. The banana is coming down. Why is Saudi making use of their land? They have desert. But people sit down and come and say, what can we use it for? We don't have anything. In Nigeria, talk of agriculture, we have it. Talk of raw crude oil, we have it. Talk of rain, we have it.
So what will be your take back to the government regarding this issue?
Regarding the government, for now our government is sleeping, they are dozing. Our population is not up to China, it's not up to Asia, but we are not making use of our population now. Go to the street, you see youth smoking their hands, smoking coolers in the 21st century. We have a lot. Even do you know that Nigerian government is taking money from you to feed the people in the prison?
Exactly.
The people in the prison, the inmates, they are supposed to have agricultural sector, which they will go, they will come back. They are using your money to feed somebody inside prison, inside Kirikiri. I cry for this country. Discovery is endless. Nigeria has not discovered anything.
Mr. Michael, what do you think is the major cause of poverty in Nigeria?
The major cause of this poverty is, for my own view, is the cost of petroleum.
Okay.
But when the petroleum was in the rate of 300 naira, things are not too hard like this. But when our president just trying that May 29 last year, so I discovered that fuel was rise up. Immediately the fuel rise up, everything was rise up together. So for our people to come back to the same price is too hard.
But people are complaining about the dollars and something like that.
There was
But now,
inflation, global inflation.
so there is nothing we can do. Well, from my own view, I don't think that this thing can come back again
To normal, to the
in the
rate.
normal rate.
Thank
Or else
you.
if the fuel come back to normal price.
Okay,
That is my
thank
own
you.
view.
So, do you think farming in Nigeria is actually helping people get enough food?
Farming,
Yes.
where they want to farm, because major land that we can use for farming, people are using to build land, to build house, company, and so on. So there is no place you can use for farming again.
In Nigeria, Nigeria is very big. Oh.
We are thinking about this. Esma is doing their own.
Okay.
Why people are selling the land
Okay.
for the renting of the house or whatever. So there is no place again to farming, and people are not ready to farm again. Okay. But many people are running for their head.
Okay.
Who is going to farm for Esma to kill them or the cow people?
All right.
So that is not possible.
What would be your advice to the government on this related issue?
Probably what I can advise government is that for me, first problem is about the fuel. If government can help us with the cost of the fuel and they reduce the price of the when we have control price rather, when we are selling everything control price, things will be easier for people not to have like this again.
Welcome back. Like I said earlier, people have said a lot regarding poverty in Nigeria. I will advise the government to do the needful and listen to the masses. My name remains Elvis. Please follow us on all social media platforms, on our YouTube and Facebook at Whoosmind TV. Thank you. Peace out.